Welcome back. Today we're doing a little work on digging in to show up fully as you are. You're human. I'm human. And we're here on this journey to explore the contrast to our essence, which is a pure love and peace and light. And yep, I know I just went woo-woo on you. Bear with me for a little bit. In the challenges that we face, we get to explore shadowy emotions such as anger, disappointment, sadness, rage, despair. These are contrary to our truest nature. And so by experiencing these, sometimes they create so much hurt that we tend to try to protect that essence, even though that essence isn't going to change. It can't be hurt. But the human part of us feels the hurt and we want to protect it. So yoga gives us an interesting place to remember that essence and to start allowing it to shine out. We'll be playing with that just a little bit today. Close your eyes and begin to follow the breath in and out of your body. Judy Garland once said, always be a first-rate version of yourself instead of a second-rate version of someone else. And as you follow your breath in and out, allow yourself to think about someone that you look at in your life who has success that you wonder how on earth that happened. Maybe you feel a little jealousy towards them, a little envy, because in as much as you have done, you perceive them as being ahead of you or being more than you in some way. Think about the people that you have tried to become. And in doing so, it's been at the expense of being fully you. And for this practice, it's not a long practice. What if you were to allow that part of you that is already perfect as is, that part of you that is filled with wisdom and strength, courage, joy, peace, tranquility, start to come out? What if you were to use this practice just to explore what is there in you already? And we'll bring the palms together, thumbs facing the center of the chest, bowing the head down, honoring the light that is in you, the light that is all around you. And we're going to start in child's pose today. So you can have the blanket open on the mat if you want a little bit more cushion. Because of where we're going with this, I tend to choose not to. I like to be able to lay down and not have any extra arch in my lower back. So we start with the knees open, the big toes together, and we stretch the arms forward. Taking 3 breaths here, please. And after that third exhale, start to walk your hands over to the right side of the mat. Maybe they even come off of the mat and you inch your hands a little bit further apart. The left hand maybe goes a little bit further than the right hand. We find 3 breaths here. And then we walk the hands over to the left side of the mat and we inch the right hand forward just a little bit farther forward. 3 breaths. You probably just heard my stomach growl just a little bit there. I'm getting close to lunchtime in my world. Walk the hands forward again and lift the hips up. Shift the hips forward, bend the elbows, and allow yourself to come all the way down onto your belly. The toes, all 10 toenails are connecting down to the mat. And inhale, lift your heart up, lifting the face with it. Elbows stay hugging in and the shoulders are drawing back. The buttocks are soft. And then release down. Take your hands back to interlace the fingers behind the back. The palms are facing towards the head. The shoulders roll back and we lift the heart once again, reaching the hands back towards the feet. 2 more breaths, keeping the buttocks soft and the toes down. And release, press back into your child's pose once again. Two more breaths. Lift the hips, come back onto your belly, and bring the left elbow directly underneath the shoulder. The hand faces over to the right side of the mat. Bend the right knee, reach back, see if you can grab a hold of the foot either on the inner, I prefer the outer. Press the foot into the hand and lift the heart. You're creating a little bit of a back bend in your back here. It's a half bow. And then release the leg, switch the arms, bending the left knee, reaching back, grabbing hold of the foot. Press the foot and the hand together and lift the heart just a little bit more. Release, hands come under the shoulders, toes tuck under, and you press back into child's pose one more time. Come up to a seated position, bringing the left leg straight out in front of you and the right foot directly to the inside of the thigh. If you find that your knee is pretty high up, you can always take a pillow or a blanket and just rest it underneath the knee. Take the hands behind you as you pull the left toes up to the ceiling and you lengthen through the spine. You start to hinge forward at the crease of your thighs, trying to keep the spine long. Maybe reach the hands to the shin, pull back. Draw the shoulder blades together and reach forward as you look down at your mat, lengthening through the neck. Bringing it back up. Stretch the left leg out, right leg comes in. Hands come behind your back, lengthen through the spine. Start to hinge forward at the crease of the thighs, and you're really working to keep that spine long. Oftentimes, I see students collapse down. You want to open up the chest, and you want to lengthen the spine as long as you can. Hold on to the shin, pull back, and then lean forward a little bit more and look down at the leg, at the mat. Come back up and find a comfortable seat for yourself. Twist to the right. And then twist to the left. Coming back to the front, take the chin to the chest, roll the head to the right and pause. Chin to chest. Head rolls to the left and pause. Just do 2 more on each side, opening up the neck and shoulders. Being mindful if your shoulders and neck are so tight that they lean to the side as your head goes to the side. Last one. Coming back to the center, close your eyes and begin to deepen your breath. Turning inward to that place of stillness and peace that is within you. One of the givens of being human is that we constantly are granted the opportunity as well as the mandate to grow, learn, and or change. When we start to shift the focus onto that and away from the glorious outcomes of winning, we reap much greater results. When we stop having to be someone else and start being ourselves. When we stop expecting everyone around us to be someone else and allow them to just be who they are. The richness that comes from living like that is more than even the wealthiest human can imagine. Bring the palms together in front of the heart, please. And just take a moment to notice how you feel. It's an honor and a pleasure to guide you. Thank you so much for that opportunity. Have a great, wonderful rest of your day. Until next time, be whole.